Hello. Is that filming? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I got this new phone holder that I can set a little farther back and aim it down so I get a better get a picture on things. Yeah, so today I'm gonna do a review on a sample I got in the curated sampler from Yunnan Sourcing. 2006 Changtai 65th anniversary of the Tong and tea house. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just gonna quickly reheat the water here. You know, I've been using a knife to get into these bags, but I didn't even realize that there's like a little thing on here. Maybe I can. Oh, I don't like when it splits down the middle because then I can't. Here, hold on. There we go. My handy dandy knife. And it won't split down the middle, hopefully. There. Okay, so. Yeah, it's got a lot of aroma when you first open the bag. I think when you get samples like this, you don't really have to let them. You don't really have to let them sit. So this is the chunk that I got. Bring that up close to the camera. Looks like a nice loose compression. Almost looks kind of like the same material or similar as like the Pasha Mountain 2006 Pasha Mountain Gushu. That was a really that was actually one of my favorite teas. I believe this is like a humid stored tea, like a traditional storage, but I'm not sure exactly. Just want to warm everything up here. Okay, so I think I'm going to do probably 4.5 grams. In this guy one here. Got my small sampler guy one. I guess I better turn it on first, eh? Oh yeah, really loose compression. I like loose compression, especially with older cakes, because then you know that they've been aged a lot more evenly. Okay, that's 6.12, so that's too much. Take some of that away. .3. 3.86, so we need a little bit more. .13. Let's see if we can go 4.5. 4.56, close enough. Use my little scooper thing. Seems to work the best for getting it in there. So yeah, so 4.5 grams for this, and it's still exploding out of the lid. Yeah, it's got a really nice, I'll use this rinse water to wash it. A little bit colder, I'll do a double rinse. Okay, let's try this out. See how good it is. Super excited for this tea. If it's as good as I hope it is, or I think it's going to be, then I will definitely buy a cake of this one. I'm trying to limit my tea spending, so when I get my curated sampler, what I'm going to start doing is the one that I like the most out of all three, I will get a cake of that one. So my last sampler box was what was it? September? Yeah, September. This is October. So I got the Hibian Jai and the Bulong Secret Garden. Both of those 2019, and then the 2008 Haiwan Organic Spring Tips. And my favorite out of all three of those was definitely the 2019 Hibian Jai. So that was my plan. I bought a cake of that one, and it's on the way. But I can't remember what I got. It was a wet stored cake that I got with it. So they're both rather expensive, but whatever. But I only ordered 2 cakes, so maybe I'll get the one I like the most out of the sampler box. And then maybe one extra one. Yeah, this tea's really good. Definitely has that like humid stored flavor, kind of like the Pasha Mountain Gushu, like I don't know how to explain it. It's like the dried fruit flavor. I don't know if anybody can. Like agree with that, like the wet storage dried fruit, kind of like raisins. Steep number 2 here. Yeah, definitely a lot more flavor on that second steep. I think you can push this tea a little bit. Very fruity. It's got a light, like a dried fruity flavor. I'm thinking like raisins or something like that. I don't know if anybody's tried the Pasha Mountain Gushu, but it is similar to that. Which I believe they both are Guangdong storage. Steep number 3. Starting to get a little bit more bitterness. Not much though. It's really mellow. Really mellow, really balanced. Nothing extreme on any of the flavors. I'd say that it's a fairly easy drinking tea. Steep number 4 here. So right now it's like it's about 9 o'clock. My first tea of the day. I did have a coffee this morning when I first got up. I'm very tired. kind of feeling a little bit under the weather today. But, I haven't actually had time to sit down and drink tea for a long time. And especially make one of these videos. So I still have some teas from my last order that I still need to make a video on. But, although I have tried all of them, just sitting down and making a video and, actually taking time to enjoy the tea, it's not something that I've really had time to do. Which today I felt like I didn't really have time either, but that's why I think I'll stick to using my 60 milliliter guy one for the videos and everything, the reviews. Because I can just brew way faster with it. Because I can drink everything, right? I'm not pouring it into a cup to the side to drink later. That would have been steep number 6. This one's steep number 7. It's still growing in flavor. I don't know if you know what I mean by growing. Like each steep, the flavor is getting more pronounced, I guess. There's that curve. It gets to that peak, and then if you want it to keep kind of on that plane or level it out, then you got to steep it a little bit longer. Which I think this is a pretty long going tea. Yeah, this has definitely got a nice energy to it. Very strong feeling tea. What else can I say about it? Yeah, I haven't tried any of the other ones yet, but I think this is probably going to be the one that I want to buy. I tend to like the more aged, the more humid or storage teas more than the drier ones. I like that wet storage. Or more humid storage. I don't think any of them are really wet storage. This one's my favorite cup. I had a set of these. I got them different thrift shops. My wife broke all of them by accident. We were on a trip and I had all my teaware in a bag, and I always told her to be careful with the purple handbag. That's all my tea stuff in there. It's just something I crammed everything, and it was all wrapped up with stuff, right? But she was having a panic attack looking for clothes or something, or I can't remember what it was, but she was taking stuff out of the van and throwing it on the pavement, digging around looking for something. And yeah, she grabbed my bag and threw it on the ground. Had all my teaware in it, so I smashed all but one. Which I've come to the terms with teawares is it's all gonna break someday. I don't know. And I think it's better to cherish the teas more than the teaware. And I've heard of people buying, clay pots that are like, $500, or I've even seen them online for like, $10,000, and it's supposed to be like this aged clay. And for me, it's like, who fucking cares? I don't see how aged clay is going to make a difference when it comes to anything like that. It's definitely not worth the money. In my opinion. I don't know. If you're into that stuff, that's perfectly okay, I guess. But yeah, this is steep number 10 here. I think there's a lot of mysticism attached to tea, and I'm not sure if that's just like the exploding of the tea market in the Western world or what it is, but there's a lot of farce, a lot of stuff that's just like mystified, like beyond the point of what it's supposed to be. Like tea is supposed to be something that's drank and enjoyed with friends and family, and I think it's turned into something like a luxury, like a social status. And it's like, who has the most lao banjang? I don't know. Or the most expensive teacup, which apparently these are rare. And what I've, because I wanted to get more of them, I like them, and trying to find them online, and they're like asking $97 a piece for them. Collectors in Malaysia and stuff like this. I guess it's like around like the 40s and 50s that these were really popular, this style. And that's when they were mainly made. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't make them anymore, and they're pretty much irreplaceable. But I have a bag of broken teaware. That's just I can't seem to let go of it because I paid lots of money for it, or I really enjoyed it, and I just feel like it would be a disservice to the ceramics and stuff just to throw it away. And I've thought about the whole idea of like getting that golden glue shit and piecing it back together. Like kintsugi art or whatever. But I'll probably just end up chucking it all, or I'll put it all in a bin. It'll be like my teaware graveyard. See, steep number 10, I'm actually starting to get a little bit more astringency and a little bit more bitterness. I think the tea is still picking up at this point. Oh, sorry, that was steep number 9. This is steep number 10. This would be number 11. And yeah, it is starting to go on that curve, maybe down a little bit. Starting to lose some of its flavor. Well, that's a good time to reheat the water, increase steeping time, and try and enjoy a couple more good cups of tea. Now, I don't know, my phone's been being weird lately. Last video I made, it cut me off early. I think I had to delete a bunch of stuff, and then I was able to... So I'm not even sure how much more filming time I have, so I better cut this short. I think it says 24 minutes, and I'm at like 18 or something. So if I don't cut it off, I will lose my... I'll lose what's going on. So yeah, we're at like steep number 12 here. And I'll go steep number 13. Yeah, I still got lots left. Still enjoying it. I'll probably stop at around like 15. I don't like going much longer than 10 steeps, personally. Because that's usually the tea is dropping off and you're just drinking flavored water at that point. Colored flavored water. Let's see how this one is. Yeah, that's when you get that strong minerality. And like what I always look at minerality, it's the flavor of the water, the hard water that you're putting in, or it's the the minerals that are behind all the tea. And I think the whole thing with minerality is it should come out later, like after you're done steeping it. That's just what I've observed from drinking tea, and I get it with all teas after about 10, 15 steeps. The minerality starts coming out strong. It just tastes like hot water. Or like river rocks, like somebody said once. For me, it's like, that pea gravel stuff at the park when you're a kid. You take a handful of it and you put it in your mouth. I don't know if anybody ever did that as kids, but I did. And yeah, that's minerality. But yeah, anyways, this tea started to drop off. It's really good. I would recommend getting it. I'll definitely get a cake of this one. I was excited to see this one come out. I think it's a 2000. Did I say it was 2006? 2006 Changtai. Oh, it's ripped on the bottom. It's falling out. Great. I have to put it in something else. Ziploc bag or something. Yeah, so I got a couple more servings of this tea, and I'll. That's one reason I just hate samples. They go by so quickly, and you don't have them anymore. You can't really add them to your collection, but yeah. I guess with samples though, you can try way more teas, and maybe that's what I'll start doing. I'll start sampling. I can try way more teas. I just haven't been able to bring myself to sampling. For me, it just seems weird. You get like 25 grams of tea, and you get to try it like 2 or 3 times, and it's gone. And if I've shown inside my drawer, but it's just stuffed with pour now. And I like looking at that. You open up your collection, and it's just stuffed with tea, and it's like, okay, what am I gonna drink today, right? And I guess you could do the same thing with samples. You have way more teas to try, and I guess you could make like a spreadsheet or something. All the teas that you really enjoy that you're gonna buy a cake or a tong of, and then yeah, I guess just go from there. So yeah, this is as far as I'll go. This is great though. I using the small guy one. I only use 4.5 grams. Not even a liter of water. Like usually I'll use the whole 1.7 liters, and sometimes have to fill it up and brew more. When I use this pot, this is my ripe tea pot, and I like to brew it a little stronger. I'll put about 12 grams in there, but I won't fill it up all the way. I think that's close to 300. I think it's 250 milliliters actually. But I won't brew raw pour like that. But anyways, yeah, if you like the videos and subscribe, I'm gonna come back and start making some more videos. Yeah, I've kind of been away for a little while, not making them. But yeah, I'll make some more. I got some more teas to try, and I got some left over from the last ones that I still need to make videos of. So yeah, I'll review all those and tell you how I like them. But yeah, thanks for watching.